Met the Wiener Dog. We're live. We're live. Live on this Sunday morning. Sunday morning at Mom's house. Sunday morning at Mom's. Hey, brother Kentucky Ranger, you have. Maybe I should do Sundays with Mom. No, I was kidding. Sunday mornings at Mom's house. Mmm. Good coffee. Good coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Having some coffee here. I actually got to go warm my coffee up. I need some more coffee, so I'm going to give you some groovy ambiance. Some groovy ambiance. Get the wiener dog. I gotta get some more coffee. Gotta get my coffee. My coffee. Well, good morning. Who's ever tuning in this fine morning. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Good morning, Gomez. Good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. Just hanging out with Ranger Dog, having my cup of coffee, warming up. I need to run to the Blue Store, aka the Walmart or Wally World if you're from the Midwest. But I need to go to grab some groceries for Mom. She needed some groceries, so we're gonna go do some groceries. Then I'm gonna come back here, get all the Christmas lights taken down. Guess what? It's 8 degrees outside. That's with the wind chill factor. Crazy cold out there this morning. Crazy cold. So that's why I'm warming up with some coffee, waking up with some coffee, and then I will go do what I need to do for the day. I hope you got some sleep last night, Gail. Hope you don't mind me saying that. Oh, good morning, Catfish Jones. Good morning. Oh, I bet it's cold. Did you guys get snow in your neck of the woods? I heard it snowed in Winfield, Wansies last night. I know you don't live in Winfield, Wansies, but I heard it snowed up and towards the north of me. Going back to sleep. Heard the bell. But that's really cool. At least you get the notifications. I was telling Brother Mark last night that it's weird, even though I have the notification bell on his channel, you know, marked for me to get notifications. I don't get his notifications that much. But not sure if snow. Yeah, it got cold, brother. Yeah, it got cold. I know they got snow in Oklahoma City. I just seen that on the news this morning. They got some snow. Dude, I guess in some parts of Oklahoma, tomorrow, it's going to be negative 15 degrees. That's totally janky cold. Way janky cold. My poor bus out in that cold. Hope my bus is doing okay. I get worried about my bus. Maybe late. Alright. Alrighty, Gomez. So yeah, got some ambiance this morning. I figured I'd just put up some of my trophy discs. Got a couple trophy discs. This one's from California, big California tournament. The Steady Ed series. Steady Ed. He was the father of disc golf. Of course, this comes from Winfield, Wansies at the October Frizz. And this is one of my plaques here. One of my plaques. It's cold. Yes, it's very, very cold, Gomez. supposed to be below freezing here in my neck of the woods for the next week and a half. Negative 47 degrees. That is way cold. That is, that's just too cold. It's way cold. That's like your eyeballs probably freeze instantly. The fluids in your eyeballs super cold there. Yeah, super cold, brother catfish. Man. So yeah, today I got to get the Christmas lights down. I got good gloves. I brought my thermal wearing stuff. But first I got to go to the Blue Store and get some groceries and all that jazz. Well, groceries for my mom. I figured I'd get some groceries for Mom. Just some little things that she needs. And of course Ranger and I are good on our needs. We don't need anything. We just need love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Oh, Mr. Ranger. So yeah, we don't need anything. I might need some body wash. Nah, I don't need no body wash. I got plenty to last me another week. You know, you gotta let that stuff stretch out. So yeah, I just figured I'd do a little ambiance. I'll throw some of my disc golf stuff up here. Like I said, this comes from the Steady Ed tournament. The Coyote Classic 2016. Yes, I'm a big disc golf fan. Alright, Gomez, it's 4:36 your time. Well, just past 4:20 your time. Kind of late. I need to go back to sleep on a regular schedule. Well, heck yeah, I understand it's not good. And you can always, Gomez, always come back and check out, you know, my videos. You know, you can click that bell icon again so you can get some sleep so it don't go off, because I would rather you watch my videos when you're refreshed and awake and all that jazz than getting woke up because of me, because I'm awake. You know, I'm very grateful that you got that cowbell pushed, you know, the cowbell pushed. But I like it when people get good sleep and are healthy. So yeah, just always remember, you can always come back and watch. I know it's fun to interact when I'm live and all that jazz. But I love it when you're here. I love it when all my friends are hanging out here live with me and Mr. Ranger Dog. Me and Mr. Ranger Dog. Oops, bumped you, didn't I? Violets. I knew a Violet once. That was her real name, Violet. Good night, Gomez. Good night. Sleep tight. So what you doing today, brother catfish? You having fun today, man? I know I'm having fun. I'm having me my kind coffee. My kind coffee here at Mom's house. I didn't get to see at all Brother Mark's stream last night, his live video. I commented because it came on as soon as I was getting ready to upload my vlog. So as soon as I started uploading, because I'm using the Wi-Fi here at Mom's house, I fell asleep. So I didn't get to see much other vloggers. So I was gonna make my rounds sometime today and watch. I brought my laptop, so I need to do some work on the laptop. No, just wanted to say hi. Say hi. So yeah. So I'm really not pushing, but I'm really leaning towards having kind coffee in the old VW bus on Friday mornings, and then once in a while here at Mom's house. Actually, I like to call it kind Java or kind Caffee. Kind Caffee. Yeah, I was thinking about doing kind coffee chat. You know, like kind coffee or kind Java on Friday mornings. Um, yeah. Long story. Sorry. I get to Ponca, here in Ponca, where my mom lives, where my family lives. There's an oil refinery. It's what basically built this town. And every time I come into this town, I get a little heavy raspiness in my chest, and obviously that has to do with whatever they're burning off around here, because you smell it when you get here. Real name. Real names. Real names. Well, my name's Brad. So. So yeah, I was thinking about doing my coffee talk, my coffee talk on Friday mornings, and that's it. Maybe Tuesdays and Fridays, but I think just Friday mornings. Not because of data or anything like that. I just want to make a regular chit chat time. I can do it daily. I enjoy it daily as well. I mean, it's a great way to start the day off, just chit chatting with you fine folks. So I'm just thinking of different ideas. You know, I do a daily vlog every day. I really need to get back to doing episodes. You know, those are actually like vlog adventures. You know, I go out and vlog something, go check something out, research it. I miss doing that stuff. It's just, you know how life gets. Life can get so busy and complicated that there's not enough time to do stuff. Not enough time. Even though time's on our side, and we really don't understand that, or don't realize it. Cheers, Gomez. Yes, cheers. Violets. I started thinking about the young lady I used to date. It was when I was 18, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. I dated a young lady by the name of Violet when I lived in Oklahoma City. Yeah, I was 19 because that's when I moved to Oklahoma City. So I was 19. 17, 18, or 19. I was 19 because I was in Oklahoma City. And she ended up moving to Missouri to go take care of grandma. She wanted me to come with her, but I didn't want to. I was too young. I didn't know what to do. You know, like, I had already had a job in Oklahoma City. Yeah, I just been thinking about the coffee talk. I enjoy it in the morning, so I might just stick with it a daily dealio, the daily dealio. So, oh, Mr. Ranger. Mr. Ranger just relaxing, doing his ranger thing. He likes it when we come to Grandma's house, to my mom's house, because he gets this big old bed. You know, I sleep on the other side of the bed, but he gets this big old bed. Daily dealio. Yeah, the daily dealio. Dude, that's like it sounds like a, I don't know. The daily dealio. That actually sounds funny, man. This is your daily dealio. I was going to give you some more ambiance here. Claim it. The daily dealio. Of course, you know where I get that word, the dealio, right? That comes from Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico, Napoleon Dynamite. You know what's really cool? I checked out Napoleon Dynamite's house years ago, way back in 2011, when I was working for the RV rental company. One of our motorhomes, one of our really nice motorhomes, broke down in Pocatello, Idaho. Pocatello, Idaho, way up north Idaho, and it was actually about 30 miles from Preston, Idaho. Preston, Idaho, of course, is where they filmed the movie Napoleon Dynamite. Well, my boss flew me to Salt Lake City, Utah. Then I had to rent a car up to Pocatello to get the motorhome to a place to get it worked on. So once I got the motorhome to a place that got it worked on and started that stuff, I was going to be stuck there for 6 days while they worked on this motorhome. For 6 days. So I opted to go get a motel down in Preston, Idaho, filming the town where they filmed Napoleon Dynamite. Itty bitty, bodunk, nothing town. It was super duper super hot. In the middle of the summer, it was like August, 1st of September, somewhere like that. So it was super duper hot. And the little itty bitty hotel that they had there, like their air conditioner did not work very well. So I stayed one day there and then went to the town closest to Preston. It's where all the cast and the filming crew actually stayed because they had a big motel or a Holiday Inn Express. So that's where I stayed at and would drive back to Preston every day and check out the filming locations. Of course, this is before I was a vlogger. I didn't even think about videoing it. I took photographs of like Napoleon's house, you know, and Pedro's house in the high school. But I spent 5 days, supposed to be there 6, I spent 5 days just hanging out there, just driving around. Had nothing to do. Oh, good morning, Wes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Just having a little chit chat here at Mom's house. I've already finished my coffee. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because we got to go to the Big Blue store shortly. Big Blue store shortly. I can't even say it. Groovy. Yeah, totally hip and groovy, man. Gotta be hip and groovy. Ranger, he's right here. Ranger's butt. Here's Ranger's butt. Here's Ranger's butt. Ranger's just chilling. Ranger's just chilling. There, I moved my finger. Yeah, he's just chilling. So yeah, we made it to Mom's house yesterday, safe and sound. It probably wasn't the wisest idea for me to leave when I left yesterday, because we were experiencing freezing fog. Unbeknownst to me, when I was in the bus, I didn't know how bad it was until I left. As soon as I left, my windshield started freezing. My windshield wipers, the rubber on it busted off because they're so old. So I had no windshield wipers. By the time I got into Oklahoma City, because I live way out in the country, by the time I got into Oklahoma City, it was really bad. So I had to find an O'Reilly's. Yeah, I had to find an O'Reilly's and get some new windshield wipers. And see, I drive a 2013 Jetta. Like I said, I don't want it, but I have it. This 2013 Jetta, you got to buy a left side wiper and a right side wiper. The passenger side wiper was $15. The driver's side wiper was like $21 and some change. So I was like, jeez. So, but I needed new wipers. So I got that fixed. Got back on the road, and it was like the fog was like at its worst, freezing and everything, and people were just driving like they were on wet roads. I got behind the News Channel 9 meteorologist vehicle and stayed with them. And then we came across an accident going over this overpass. There was no ambulances there. They pulled off, obviously, to do their stuff because they're news people. But I kept going. And then there was another accident. Oh, I'm catching up. Is your furnace troubleshooting furnace oddities? Oh, shoot, Catfish. Oh, it's not out? I was just catching up. I was yip-yapping and you guys were chit-chatting. I'm glad your furnace... Man, this ain't no weather to have the furnace out, brother. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, here, I'm sorry. I got the wrong ambiance. But yeah, I made it here safe and sound despite all the crazy slick roads in Oklahoma City. I got Ranger's medicine. He was in desperate need. Of his medicine. Desperate need. Well, no, he wasn't. He took his pill that morning. Ranger Dog's doing good. He's having him a Ranger siesta. He's having him a Ranger siesta. Sorry. Got my wind pants there. I just throw my wind pants back there. So, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. So, yeah, folks, yeah, I made it here safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. So, my coffee. He always seems to be, yeah, he always likes to lay. He's, Ranger, how old are you? About 11? Sorry. Like a cobweb or something fell in my mouth. I was like, what the heck? I don't know what that was. Maybe it was a piece of Ranger hair. Anyways, sorry. He's about 11. And that's what he does, is lay down. He likes to lay. If you say something like, hey Ranger, should we go for a Ranger ride? You go for a Ranger ride? Oh yeah? You down? Should we go get up and get started for the day? Yeah, he's super duper excited. So, I guess we better go get started for the day, Mr. Ranger. We'll get a treat. We'll get a treat. And we'll get our day started. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Brother Wes, for joining in. Thank you, Catfish. Gomez, Adams, as always, it's been groovy, groovy, groovy. Thank you, guys. You have a most excellent Sunday. And as always, you can stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog that comes out every day, every evening, sometime in the evening, depending on what's going on. But I try to get it out there as early as I possibly can. And Brother Catfish, I need to come up and see you sometime, or at least come up to your neck of the woods, or we meet up halfway and hang out, man. Because I wouldn't mind coming up to your neck of the woods. I got a good friend up there as well. I like to see. Daily Dealio. Yes, this is your Daily Dealio. Heck yeah, day trips. That's cool. That's cool, man. We can always, you know, if you ever want to meet up somewhere, you know, halfway, you know, there's some groovy things to vlog, you know, in your neck of the woods, man, and around your neck of the woods, or, you know, all kinds of groovy things. Heck yeah, Brother Catfish. All right, Brother Wes. Blackwell? Blackwell? That's not too far from me. I can tell you stories about Blackwell, man. Like, not good stories, though. Blackwell, Oklahoma? If that's what you're talking about. I was just talking about Blackwell, Oklahoma to a friend of mine the other day, because he used to play football in Oklahoma, and when he would go to Blackwell, this is a coworker, he didn't like going. He just didn't like going because the way it was. I guess it was a lot different back in the day, like back in the 90s and before that. Blackwell, Oklahoma was not such a good place to be. But when I moved to Oklahoma at 16, that was kind of fading out, I guess. All right, Brother Wes. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, somewhere halfway. That's cool, man. Like, halfway would be cool, dude. There's some cool things, man. You know. Blackwell? That's cool. I mean, there's nothing... I mean, I haven't been there. I always stop in Blackwell now. Like, there's a restaurant. Maze Restaurant. Is it Maze? It might be different now. But I always used to stop there. It used to be another little restaurant that they would have cod, fresh cod, every Friday. I get the real story. Well, I mean, it was crazy. When I moved from California to Oklahoma there, it was like, I went to a vocational school. I went to high school, but they also sent me to what they call VOTech, a vocational school where I was taking auto mechanics and whatnot. So I was in school with different kids from different towns around, and the Blackwell kids were cool, but I was always told that, you know, you got to watch out for that town because that town is racist. So Yeah, there's all kinds of stories I could tell you about Blackwell. They're obviously not PG-13 because they have to do with having parties. The Ponca people would party with different people, and sometimes there was rivalries. So when I was young, I learned there was a big difference between the Midwest and the West Coast. West Coast was a different vibe, at least where I came from the West Coast. And talking about the West Coast, I know it's a big genre. It's Southern California. I came from like a whole another era. But like again, that's a long story, and I got to get around and head to the Big Blue Store. That's why I like yip yapping in the mornings. That's why Friday mornings would be great in the bus, because I can yip yap before I go to work. No, I'm sure that has to do with it too, because it's the Midwest, meth or pills. But no, yeah, like you drive into Blackwell still to this day, and there's a house. I'm surprised they haven't torn this house down, but it has a big swastika on the side of the house, like in bricks. Like when they built the house, they built it with, and there used to be a sign that warned people about being into this town after sundown, and this sign was there all the way up until like 91 or 92. And the sign was taken down, but the sign is still like stashed somewhere at the city, where the city keeps all their old signs and whatnot. So yeah, it's a crazy story about that town, man. And then when their basketball team got really good, there was some controversy what the coach was wanting to do. It's like I said, it's a crazy town. Heck yeah, brother, man. We'll definitely plan to meet up, hang out, have some laughs, man. We'll definitely have some laughs. Definitely have some laughs, man. And I gotta get you I'll bring the VW bus, man, because that would be like a trip where I'd want to stay in the area somewhere, at a friend's, because I got a lot of friends around there. Even around Winfield, Oxford, Oxford, Kansas is really cool, man. They got, I guess, some caverns there, or Winfield. We can hang out in Winfield, Kansas. Winfield happens to be the hometown of the character, not the real life, but the character of Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. In the storyline of Gilligan's Island, she was from Winfield, Kansas, and it was Mary Ann Summers is the actual name of the full character. And I even thought about making like a not a documentary, but like a spoofumentary, like a spoofumentary of going around and asking people if they know anything about the Summers farm, or what do they think about the young girl, the young Summers girl who went missing as a castaway, and see what they say. Good morning, Ruthie. Oh, that's okay. I'm getting ready to say my goodbyes. I just keep yip yapping. I start drinking my coffee and having kind Java coffee talk. I keep yip yapping. So I gotta go to the Big Blue Store. I got things to do today. I'm gonna go take down the lights. I gotta take down the Christmas lights here at Mom's house. Super cold here. It's like 11 degrees. I mean, not even 11. I think it's even colder than that. But I'm gonna start my morning off after I get back playing some disc golf with Ranger. I brought his wagon. I'll walk across the street and play a quick 9 holes just to get accumulated to the cold weather outside. So that's my big plans for the day. I want to show you, since you're just joining, I want to just show you some ambiance. These are some of my discs from back in the day. I love this saying right here. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life and see if it could learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover what I had not lived. That I have not lived. Sorry. That's like some heavy words, and that's on a disc. That's a disc. Of course, one of my trophies. Alrighty, thanks, Ruthie, Catfish Jones, Brother Wes, Gomez Adams, all you groovy people, and all the groovy people that would be tuning in later on. Ranger Dog and I, we loves you. We're getting ready to say our goodbyes. Mr. Ranger Dog, Mr. Ranger Dog, Mr. Ranger Dog. Alrighty, guys. I love you. Have a groovy Sunday. Happy New Year's. And I will see you fine folks when I see you. And as always, peace, love, and VW Grease.